daughters will fix themselves here in a second. But you guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. Specifically, you guys are out here in Austria at the Dragon's Horn. As you guys have come here searching for a former compatriot known as Bloodsword, who was abducted by a dragon and a woman who seemed very edgy. You guys have come here and made your way through a variety of challenges in the form of a nasty maze at the shore of the Dragon's Horn, up through the portcullis, and then solved drama within, and made your way out into the vast, where you guys came through trials and tribulations to the library of the Dragon's Horn, where you guys are currently arrived and doing some research as to what you would like to find out. You have the entirety of the library at your disposal. You have met two of the people here, one being a woman calling herself Mariposa, and another calling herself Siobhan. So, with the run of an ancient draconic library, what would you guys like to do?
Which one is Siobhan?
I will
Siobhan.
put her picture on the screen for you here.
Yeah. She's the librarian, correct?
She claims to be a librarian. That is correct.
Yes.
Okay, for the record, out of character, that is awesome artwork. Love it, love it, love it.
Thank you.
Hello. My name is Kevit. Leslie sends her regards.
Siobhan looks at you. I'm sure she does. What's your business with her?
A student, as such.
She looks very concerned at the mention of you being a student. Indeed. And what exactly, pray tell, are you studying with Leslie?
She is teaching me magics to help me get home.
And where is home?
The Feywild.
Interesting. The wild parts of the Fey, or a specific section of the realms?
Twilight gives her a look from across the room.
That is for me to know. I just want to go home.
Understood. It's interesting that you would keep such a secret when you seek for assistance.
It is not that I do not wish to share. It is for the protection of others.
Intriguing. So you mentioned her name, and you have obviously sought me out. What would you ask of me?
Kevit stands there and ponders for a few minutes. I ask for guidance.
In what way?
sorry, out of character. I'm figuring out how to say this properly.
Hmm? Hmm.
Um, um, a guidance in the right way to obtain power to get home.
Ah. Well, of course, there's always the traditional ways. Teleportation, fairy circles, or summonings by an archfey. Acquiring a favor by someone powerful enough to send you from one plane to the next. Typically a good way.
We have lost a friend. He was taken
My condolences.
by a group that work for Sagaeos. What can you tell me of
Interesting.
what can you tell me of Sagaeos? And
Much. I can tell you much about the prismatic dragon Sigeos. The question is, why would I?
This gets Twilight a little bit curious. It's like, here you are in this vast building of knowledge, understanding, information, and wisdom, if applied properly. You happen to be a curator of such, and anything that is not utilized is squandered. You have already demonstrated a panache to enable, bolden, and strengthen the strong, but you also possess almost a lust to crush the weak. My curiosity is, what would you have happen to Sagaeus?
Would have him subjected and subjugated to the wills of others so that he understood what it is like to be placed under the thumb of someone more powerful.
And yet, anybody that would suffer such a fate in your mind is almost relegated or judged to be worthy of death, if I'm not mistaken.
I fail to follow your reasoning.
You stated in not so many terms that to fail is worthy of death or must be put to death so that it doesn't promulgate across the others, because that is a weakness and weakness must be eliminated.
Precisely. I fail to see the contradiction.
However, or now apply that to the subjugation of Sagaeos, which would ultimately be determined as a failure in his or her part to maintain such autonomy, authority, or position, which would be relegated as a failure and therefore result in the need to be put to death.
And where's the dichotomy? As I wish Sagaeos to die after having been subjugated.
Now, if that is your desired end state and you possess knowledge that would potentially provide leverage and or enablement of our ends, there is potentially for us to be mutually beneficial.
Do you believe yourselves capable of doing so?
With the proper enablement.
Hmm. Then perhaps we should test you.
Oh, great. More tests.
That's what I was thinking too.
It's not the first time that we've experienced tests here in the Dragonhorn. What do you propose?
There is a book that is powerful and would provide you with assistance along your journey. Should you be able to acquire it and learn of its secrets, you would be potentially capable of facing off against Sageos and his lieutenants.
What is this
Should
book?
you succeed, I will provide you with information regarding contacts within Australia that will be able to assist you going forward, other than the one which you brought inside.
And so, where is this book?
The book lies at the end of the long hall, not far from here. If you'd like, we can go there.
What is the name of the book?
There are 3 M's on the surface of the book. Should you acquire the book, you will wish to be together when you open it in order to delve into its secrets. Should one of the 6 of you be missing at that time, it would be unfortunate for the rest.
Did you hear that, guys? We don't open it without everybody there.
Yep, I got that.
Can you tell us why it would be unfortunate?
That would be telling and solve the quest for you.
Which means the
Suffice
book
it to
itself-
say, you would fail instantly.
Understood.
Are you certain you understand? Because failing would mean the death of everyone within.
Yeah, I was picking up on that. That one, yeah.
Very well. Are you ready, or is there other research you wish to do before entering the hall, searching for the book?
Twilight holds up the 3 books on Music 101, Flute 101, and Hurdy-Gurdy 101. How do I check these out and take them with me?
The books cannot leave the library. The book that you are seeking, though, can. You are free to study the books as long as you remain here. We make copies, but must do so by hand. Or through magical means. I don't care. But the books are bound to this library. And as she says this library, she looks up and around, making sure she's using the right word.
Or is this a temple of sorts?
To knowledge? Or understanding?
She scowls. What do you know?
That which has been provided to me, of course.
Why do you say temple?
To many, a library can be a temple of knowledge, a temple of learning.
Hiofu has no realm here. His influence is distance. We do not care for him here.
But it could be also a temple of secrets.
Thale has no sway here, for those who enter may research freely.
Is Jaka still with us?
You left him at the lobby trying to figure out how to read.
Oh, right. Yeah.
He's
Gotta
on
keep
his
it.
own journey, but traveling with his eyes, not his feet.
That's what he's been told, and he's trying to figure out what the heck that means.
I have a feeling I missed something rather important that day.
They
Not
tried
so
to
much-
teach. They tried to teach someone with no frame of reference about books or literature or writing, with no written language, how to read. They tried to teach him the concept of letters and numbers on paper.
He's a
It didn't
wanderer
go well.
on a journey, and I told him this journey was for the mind and the eyes, not for his feet.
Cultural differences are interesting and disturbing when your worldview does not include books. He came to the library
Books or
seeking
maps,
knowledge.
Nothing.
Yeah, books, maps, nothing written down. He came to the library seeking knowledge, and no one's here to give it to him. He's having to do research and learn how to read and look at maps for the first time and understand that paintings exist to depict things.
Poor guy. Covet just looks over at the guy with this newfound information and just has a look of sympathy.
He's
He
sitting there
lived
with
in
a book upside down, trying to read it. He has no clue upside down, right side up. It makes no sense to him.
The next question would be, is the book even in his language?
Maybe. I assume that Twilight did not pull a prank and give him some other book.
I did
But-
not.
Twilight's the one who gave him the book to read.
At least, had it been that way, it wasn't deliberate. Now, it was quite possible by accident, but it wouldn't have been malice and vindictive initially.
Who do you ask about that, Miss Von Sin?
I asked Siobhan.
Oh, really? Okay. She looks at you, and I need you to roll a d20, please.
Yeah, like that really does well for me. Oh,
Just a d20, and I need to roll her d20. All right. I've got a
please,
7.
God, do better. Please do better. Yes! I got a 9. It's not
You got a
showing up.
9?
I got a 9.
Okay. Well, for some reason, it didn't roll over to roll 20 for some reason, but all good. So
I could send you a
she
screenshot
looks.
if that's
It's
necessary.
fine. It's not necessary. I trust you. Interesting. Seek information on liches. What purpose?
Just call it personal protection.
She cocks an eyebrow. Really? And with your passive insight at this point, there is information on liches here. She hasn't told you where it is, but she finds your line of questioning with the information you've provided to be very telling.
I just know that they're very good necromancers, so I figured I might as well learn what I could.
Is that a deception or a persuasion check?
Persuasion.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get you to roll your persuasion.
I am rolling for great today.
Yeah. Well, fine. If what you seek is to protect yourself from liches in general, come with me. And she strides from the room. Like, she doesn't do anything other than just come with me. Doesn't wait. She turns on her heel and very crisply moves down several aisles. Are you following?
I grab Twilight's hand and I jerk him with me.
Wait, what, huh? Where are we going?
Are the rest of you guys following along? Or
Of
what would
course,
you
I
like
want
to
see
do?
where this goes.
Yeah.
I'm following.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys have to do a brisk walk or half jog in order to keep up with Siobhan, as she is most efficient in her stride. She's not trying to be seductive. She's not doing anything other than walking purposefully down these aisles. What are you saying?
Because how tall is she, number one?
5'4".
Okay, so for every step she takes, Covet takes a step and a half.
Okay. Awesome.
Just to keep up with her.
You'll have. Did you ask her that, Twilight?
I'm debating. Hold on.
All right, you figure that out. While we go ahead and take Covet to the section on liches. Siobhan walks down these aisles and finally comes to a very dark section of the library where the books are mainly black and bound with silver that has been tarnished by time and lack of polish. She takes a step in and gestures to the entire bookcase here. This is the information on lichdom. Be cautious, though. Some of the books have appetites.
I was gonna say we're hungry.
Whoa.
Damn. Okay, so that being said, she thanks Siobhan and does not touch any of the books, but she does look at the spines to see if there's anything that would kind of, for lack of a better phrase, and no, I pray it's not a mimic, jump out at her.
Oh.
And yeah, seriously.
There's everything from lichdom and you to beware the liches.
Specifically, because she brought her here and she knows what, Siobhan knows that what she is asking for is a little telling. She looks for a book that would specifically how do I say this? That specifically instructs a student of a lich of what to be wary of and things like that, because she doesn't want to give her own soul away too much.
So, Lich Apprentice's handbook.
Pretty much.
Okay. Are you looking, or do you ask her to provide you with information as to what book to look into?
Liches for
I'm
dummies.
looking. Liches for dummies? I need something like that. Yeah.
Here you go. And she pulls a fairly well-worn book off the shelf and hands it to you. As she does so, a couple grains of sand fall out from between the pages.
Twilight looks at Covet with a not necessarily an ominous expression, but one of those of almost telling of it's in conflict with what we've been charged with.
Covet giving him a look back of, I know we will discuss this later, as only married people can do. So I delicately open the book and I start looking for specifically when one becomes an apprentice to a lich, what do they give up?
You go researching through the book while she's still watching you. And the book is fairly precise in what this specific individual experienced, which is different than what you did. But in this individual's case, when they bound themselves to the lich, they found themselves required to do odd jobs for the lich and were used as organ donators for various projects that the lich was performing.
I don't see that. Yeah, that's not good, but I can. Their experience may not be.
Yeah, the lich in question had been working on a flesh golem and used his apprentice's organs and body parts in order to assemble parts of the golem that were less requiring of physicality.
Lovely. Okay. But it's just mainly odd jobs and stuff like that for this person. I mean, does it say anything about souls or anything like that?
This specific lich in question, this is actually based off of a lich that I am familiar with. This lich in question did not deal in souls, as they tried to avoid drawing the attention of other religious orders in order to prevent their own destruction or investigation. So by avoiding soul magic and not making a big name for themselves, they flew under the radar for several hundred years.
Interesting.
The necromancy that was used in order to withdraw the organs from the apprentice also had the benefit of extending the apprentice's life for unnaturally long periods of time because they were missing both kidneys and a heart, etc., in order to keep the organs coming.
Oh, wow.
The last entry that the apprentice made before ending his section of this book is, Master's going to withdraw my brain.
Wow. Lovely. Interesting. Okay. Well, that could bode not so well for that person. That didn't seem like that ended well.
Why do I hear music of Sweet Mystery of Life in the background?
Somebody's getting it on, apparently. So, she closes the book and hands it back to Siobhan and says, "Thank you for the information."
She smirks at you. Interesting. Are you... And as she puts the book back, she does that elongated fingers pet as she just makes sure the book's in position. It's more of her petting the book instead of just sliding it into position. So based off of the information you've researched here, it seems like you're wondering about a relationship with a lich? Your own case?
It's more of I trust this one, but that's not the word I want to use. Shoot. Okay. I would like to make sure that my own powers are not. Back up. I'm not even going to say that. Never mind. Just say that I am happy with the research that I have done.
Interesting. Let me give you a little bit of advice. When dealing with Leslie, nothing is as it seems. There's always another layer, another person involved. Beware of your dealings. And anyone she sends you to speak to has it out for you or for themselves. And yes, that does include me.
Of that I have no doubt.
Now, are you seeking to become a lich yourself?
That I am not.
Why?
I have my own reasons.
Why would you join yourself to Leslie if you did not seek powers similar to hers?
Again, I have my own reasons.
Very enigmatic. Fine. Keep your secrets. But should you return to the Fey Realms, be even more cautious with them than with me.
Understood. Thank you for the advice.
Of course. Twilight's Call. Do you ask that question now?
I do.
So, how would you like to phrase that?
I will state that we happen to have come upon the ruins of a Mosaba temple during our travels, and I happen to remember hearing about the followers of Mosaba conducting an incursion into the Fey realms, and I was wondering if she had any documentation, books, or information regarding such an incursion.
Interesting. Is this for personal or simply professional interest?
Is there ever a difference?
She smiles for the first time. Perhaps not. I don't believe there are any documented cases of it. However, I am aware of an incursion into the Fey realms by a specific daughter of Masaba named Rafinas. Put her name in the chat for you.
Covet's ears perk up just a little bit. She recognizes that name.
Rafinas, the daughter of Mosaba, and last I heard, was headed towards the Shantara Grove. For what purpose? I do not know. Shantara Grove has been overcome by shadows, darkness that lives and crawls, seeks to expand beyond its borders. The shadows you see on the material plane are simply aspects of the Shantara Grove leaking through planar boundaries and causing darkness. Do you ever have fear at night, alone in the bed, that something is crawling across the floor? That is the Shantara Grove creeping through your reality. What lies there, should you ever visit, is worse than you can possibly imagine. Light has a difficult time working there. Beware. And if Rafinus is gone there, I would avoid it at all costs.
At
The
the
daughter of
mention
Musaba.
Go ahead.
Good. A daughter of Musaba is not one to be trifled with.
At the mention of some of the current state of Chantara Grove, there is a momental flash across Twilight's face before he quickly attempts to mask some of that pain and turmoil.
Seems like you may have already been touched by the Grove. My condolences, you and your family.
Which then almost raises a curious eyebrow of what that may or may not imply. Almost. And he
Nope.
ponders for a minute.
Kava puts her hand in his, thrusts her fingers through his fingers, and just squeezes a little. Very, very carefully so nobody sees.
So, Book of Power, Secrets, 3 M's. I think that's where we're heading next. What about Kiki? Were y'all looking for something, or Aaliyah?
I found out what
Ayla?
I wanted last time.
Okay. Eowyn, is there anything you wanted to research? Nope. Okay. Mrs. Lauren, anything you'd like to research before you go to the manual?
Left to research, much left to ponder.
Very well. Now, if you are ready, let's go to the hallway. She strides again, just abruptly goes, and if you guys weren't paying attention, you'll be left behind.
I follow.
Same.
Yep.
She makes her way up a couple of sets of stairs, another flight of stairs, another back and forth, up several more flights, until you guys can see out the window into the far distance of the vast. You can see the ocean. That's how high you are.
Say we couldn't see that when we were ground level.
How far is that?
Several 100 miles.
It's a very tall building.
Indeed.
Doesn't seem that big from the outside, but I guess appearances can be deceiving.
The size of this tower can house many dragons. Surprised at what it holds within. Ah, here we are. And she brings you to a hallway. And as you look into the hallway, there are no lights in the hall. None.
Lovely.
At the edge of the hallway, before entering, there is a fog bank that ends in a flat surface about knee height. It's bright green and almost glows with light. It's like a worn out glow stick. That barest glow. This is Milfred's trial. I will put this in chat for you here. Retrieve the book from the far end, and then place it upon this podium. When all of you are around, open the book. That is all. Best of luck. We hope to not have to clean up your mess. She turns and walks away.
Oh, great.
So, Kiki, you got this. Good luck. Pass him on the shoulder. I'm rooting for you.
Oh my god.
Can we see the book from where we're at?
You cannot. The hallway is dark, and your dark vision does not reach the end of the hall.
So this hall could be really, really long. We just can't.
This
tell
hall is really, really long.
it. Oh, I was afraid of that. Yes, I was afraid of that.
Kiki's gonna shout down the hallway to see if it echoes.
You shout, and your voice is muffled, except from behind you, where you will hear somewhere in the distance, shh.
Well, that is kind of expected. We are in a library.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
The hall is dark and full of terrors.
It was
She
a dark
looks at
and
Twilight,
stormy
smacks
night.
him across the back of the head. Knock it off!
It is all that we remain vigilant. Perhaps we should link ourselves together so that we get lost from each other.
It's not a bad idea. But what is this fog bank in front of us?
It's scary. That's what it is.
Looks like a bank made of fog.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Green glowing fog.
It's like a glow stick that's about to go out.
Got one job on this ship.
And
Got her.
Twilight just choked on his beer.
Got him.
Twilight just choked on his beer.
My job is done here. I'll be here all night.
I blow a gust of wind to see if it has any effect on the fog.
All right, you do gust of wind. The fog kicks up and roils around. It fills the entire hallway for 30 feet.
Okay, that was not a good idea.
Yeah, but at least we know it acts
Morning.
like regular fog.
Not necessarily. It's green fog and it glows, so probably noxious.
You almost said green frog. That was good.
I know I did.
That would have been even
Right.
better.
We're facing
Right.
down Kermit.
The even Kermit.
Please don't make me laugh. That hurts. Oh God.
What smells like bacon?
Leave Piggy alone. Okay.
Got to realize that the restaurant they would have opened would have been delicious.
Oh yes.
The big, thickest frog legs ever.
For real.
Bacon wrapped frog legs.
Bacon wrapped frog legs, yeah.
Yum.
Y'all are not helping me recover here. Oh God. Ow.
Sorry about the physical.
you're
You're
not.
welcome for the emotional.
Yeah, that works.
You need a pillow.
Yeah,
I'm getting it.
he's getting the pillow.
So,
Okay, so how tall is this bank of fog again?
at the moment, floor to ceiling. If
So
you
again,
guys
I
wait,
guess-
if you guys wait a couple moments, it will settle back down to being about 1.5 feet deep.
I'm gonna try flying above it.
Okay,
Once it settles down.
Yeah. So
Sure.
I want to fly through. And once it settles down, I'm gonna try flying above it and uh um uh, uh Covet, your friend, the dragon friend. Does he want to come
Oh.
with me?
I look. I'm like Absinthe. Absinthe. Do you want to go with Kiki?
Come on, we'll have some fun.
And Absinthe looks at Kiki and looks down the dark hallway and looks at you, rolls his eyes, and
Got a sugar cube for you. Wait.
There you go. You
The
can't ask for better.
Absinthe looks for the sugar cube now.
Who wants to be bribed to go?
I break the sugar cube in half, and I say you'll get the other half when you come back.
Takes the one half, pops it in one cheek, and begins sucking on it, and flies spitefully into the hall.
Kiki will fly behind gratefully.
I put my hand on Twilight's shoulder, and I'm like, "Protect me, love." And I look through Absinthe's eyes.
All right. Does Absinthe have dark vision? Do pseudo dragons have dark vision?
They do, 60 feet.
Okay. So you can watch as Absinthe and Kiki head flying down the hall. Does Kiki have dark vision?
Yeah, for 120 feet.
Awesome. So 20 feet in, you see corpses in the fog. They are skeletonized and are wearing varying outfits.
Would I recognize any of the outfits from any of my studies?
They are scholarly outfits from various colleges.
Would I recognize the continent or the city they're from?
There are two from Uchukfuk. There's one from Fort Crag. There's several from the land of Shu. Whichever city you wouldn't recognize, but you would recognize them as being Shuan. And then there's a couple that you don't recognize. One of them being a giant skeleton. Like a skeleton of a giant.
Any particular marking as to what would have indicated that they died by?
Do they see? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Your passive insight would indicate something to do with the fog. I'm not telling you what unless you guys experiment with it.
But do I? So on the bones, do I? Can I see any cut marks or anything like that look like they were in melee battle?
No combat marks that look related to the fog. The marks on their equipment appear to have been done by wear and tear or old fights.
Covet, can you hear if I talk to Absinthe?
Yes, limited to telepathy, yes.
It looks like there's some poisoned bodies. I mean, I know you can see them, but I think they're poisoned, from what I can tell. Do we see an end to the hallway? I'm assuming we don't, right?
Not yet.
All right. I'll continue to fly.
Okay. Cool. Absinthe winks out. After a while,
Mm-hmm.
you
Because he
lose
can't
the
go
connection.
far.
Yeah. Leaving you alone in this hall, Shakik.
He can't go more than 100 feet from me.
Yeah.
Ah, gotcha. All right. Do I see? Is anything changing? Do I see any? Like, is there any lights up ahead?
You don't
Do
see
I
any
see
lights
any
up ahead.
difference? What's that?
And you don't see any lights up ahead. And after those first pile of bodies, you haven't seen anything else in the fog. Until about 120 feet ahead of you, there is a shape laying across the hall. It fills easily half the height of the hallway.
Does it look like it's alive?
No. But it does look organic. You wish to
All
get
right.
closer.
I will get within 30 feet.
Okay. From 30 feet, this is the neck portion of a dragon.
Oh, it's not connected to the body portion of a dragon?
You do, where the head would be is beyond the wall, and the body portion is beyond the other wall. Roll an insight check, please.
So just to understand, is that like there's a wall cutting it, like cutting it in half, or is it like going through a portal, like a?
With Shakik's insight, a dragon has attempted to circumvent the hallway by doing a wall stride to go through the wall, and was subdued by the hallway itself, and his head fell through the other side. When he re-solidified, his head was on the other side, his neck in the middle, and his body prior to the hallway.
So there's not a hallway around the corner. I see two walls with a middle section of a
dragon. Yep. The dragon is dead because he tried to pass through the wall using ethereal means and died.
Okay. All right. Okay, that seems bad.
You
is
wish
there
to
any?
fly
Can
over?
I see beyond? Yeah.
All right.
I'll fly over the dragon.
You fly over the dragon and go for another 200 feet until you see a pedestal with a book on it. Before the pedestal, there are iron bars that crisscross across the entire hallway. However, are you a tiny creature or are you a small creature?
I'm a small creature.
Okay. As a small creature, you may have a difficult time opening these iron bars. You do notice that there are locks on them where they could be manipulated. However, they are too tight for you simply to slip through, unless you have some means to do so.
I have proficiency with thieves' tools.
Okay. Would you like to try to pick the lock?
The problem is I don't actually have thieves' tools. I have proficiency.
Got it.
But I do feel pretty good about my ability to get in there if I had them.
Yep. And just for the record, you are a 1/10 of a mile away from your friends.
Oh my God. All right. I think I'm going to fly back at this point, and so that I can report back to what I've seen beyond where Covet could see us.
Okay. All right.
And as I get back, I'm gonna. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
Kiki will have been gone for better part of 10 minutes.
When
Oh, 5
Absinthe
minutes.
winks back to me, I give him the other half of the.
Did you resummon him?
Yes, during that
Okay.
time, yes.
All right. Cool. You give him the other half. He
yes, I
takes
give him
it,
the other half, and I
sticks his
scratch
tongue
under.
out.
I know, Sleepyhead. I'm so sorry. And she scratches him underneath his chin.
Yeah. He pops the half of his sugar cube back in his mouth and looks at you, disappointed that he didn't get a whole sugar cube.
And she gives him a whole sugar cube because he's spoiled rotten.
Okay. No wonder he's starting to gain some pounds. Some ounces? He's gained some ounces.
Ounces. He needs to fly a little more, but that's okay. It's good for him.
Uh-huh.
And she scratches him underneath his chin and says, "Good job, buddy, and go take a nap. You deserve it."
He goes and crawls into your backpack and takes a nap somewhere amongst your things.
When I saw the book, the book was closed, right?
Yes.
And it is on the pedestal that we need to put it on when we open. So it is where it needs to be when we open it.
There's a pedestal where your party is that Siobhan told you to place the book on.
Oh, that's what okay, that's what I was thinking. All right.
You need to retrieve, place, open.
Right. I don't know, guys. What do you want to do? So I have explained to you what I saw down there. If someone's got some thieves' tools, I could try to open, and I don't know if I can carry it. I mean, it looks like a pretty big book, but I can give it a shot. But we could try going down there together. I will tell you, the dead bodies look like they were probably poisoned. I mean, I don't know for sure, but like until we, I think if we should be pretty careful with that fog.
Okay. I wonder if that fog is flammable. In a library is not necessarily the smartest thing. Yes, fire.
There's only one way I know to find out.
Well, when you went down that hallway, did you see any shelves of books on either side?
That's what I was just gonna ask. Did GM Eric did Kiki see books?
No
on
books
the
in the hall. Nope.
No. Okay, so just straight up hallway.
Yep.
I will tell everybody about the dragon. So if anybody wants to like harvest a dragon, we could probably find different parts of it depending on which side of the walls we were on.
Twilight perks up a little bit. Say harvest what? Huh?
Okay, and how far down?
Maybe for after, but yeah, there's a middle part of his neck is stuck in the hallway, so I figure his head's got to be somewhere and his body's got to be somewhere.
Okay. Well, I have an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea, but if that is flammable, because I don't know if does anybody. Because I mean, obviously, we can't blow the fog cloud away, right?
Eowyn said they wanted to do some fire stuff.
And that's what I'm saying. If she could start fire, I can control it.
Oh, yeah.
The only thing we're going to have to watch out for is to see if any of the smoke that comes off of it is poisonous.
Oh, that's smart.
If Twilight, I mean, if Covet can control it so that that's not an issue.
That's questionable. I can control the fire, but not necessarily the smoke.
What about you with Lauren? You have some wind magic. Can you control the smoke?
It could redirect it from us.
Then that sounds like the best plan I can think. I can see.
Hope it wouldn't fill up all the way it did, but do my best.
I mean, I've also got a necklace of fireballs. And I could throw a bead down there and see if it works.
I've got a torch if we want to do something that's a little, mundane.
Yes, starting small
Yeah.
seems prudent.
We could try the torch first,
Not
and if
react.
that works... Yeah,
Anyone
if that
has
works...
flaming sphere as an option as well.
Yeah. Does that consume a spell slot if you...
It does.
Okay, so let's save that. In case we have to fight.
Wouldn't you rather burn up a monster than just burn up some gas?
Both.
Yes.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Are we burning gas or passing gas?
You
Burning,
the
burning.
Road to El Dorado meme. Both is good.
Love that. Both is good.
Let's see if it's flammable first.
You gotta use your torch first.
Yeah, so Kiki will pull a torch out of his backpack and light it and roll it into the hallway. He's gonna stand
All
back
right.
as you roll it forward.
Sure.
We all stand back.
Yep. As you roll this torch into the 15-foot wide hallway, that is 550 feet long. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of math here.
Find out if we
later.
how thoroughly fucked we are.
Yeah. So 500
Blow the
feet.
lid off this problem
That's 100. That's 330. It's 110 squares long. There's 9 squares because it's a 15-foot high and 15-foot wide hallway. That puts it at 990 cubes in that hallway. Times 8 is 7,920 D6 that I'm going to roll against you guys.
Well, that book's toast.
So, let me get a dice roller other than Roll20 because Roll20 will be overloaded if I do this. Dice.
I think we just failed it because the book's toast, literally.
Yeah.
No,
Not
the
necessarily
book
'cause
is
we
not
get that
toast.
big
The
dragon
book is an
name.
artifact. However, let's see here.
The dragon's toast.
Although if you want dragon
7,920.
bones, they probably,
6.
He said the dragon came halfway up the hall. That would provide a lot of protection for the book.
All right.
Covet
so,
has it where she could control the flame
all right.
around us.
So we're
She's
going
prepared.
to. Well, here's the wonderful part. Okay, we got several things going on. The blast from this is going to deal 31,680 damage. So I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Plus this Lauren's 5.
Yeah, plus his
Yes.
Lauren's 5.
Awesome.
18.
I have evasion also.
Awesome. So, okay. Do you have advantage on that dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
Awesome.
I think.
So,
hold on. Evasion when you are selected in a dex saving throw. No, you take. No, it's only if I succeed. I don't have advantage.
all right. How much of a bonus does this Lauren provide? Because the
5.
DC is a 15. All right.
Right.
So, Shakik, you did not TPK the party because you lived through this, taking no damage. However, the rest of you are going... The Twilight's Call is vaporized. Covet's vaporized. Islarian suffers 15,840 damage. Eowyn will also suffer 15,840 damage. And Ayla's vaporized. Would you guys like to reset?
Please.
I'd say so.
Yes.
So Kiki's standing there going, well, maybe that wasn't a great idea, guys. I don't know. What are you thinking?
So what you've done is essentially thrown a torch into a gun that is full of this gas, and the blast that comes out of it as the entire hallway expands and has to go somewhere blows you guys in the face, vaporizing half the party and reducing everybody to ash except for Kiki, who stands there. Missed me. So
no
flame
flames
sphere.
here. No flames. Flames bad.
All right. So, yeah, this is not the largest damage I've had done. The largest was 96,300. Or, yeah, 96,300 was the biggest. That was about a month and a half ago.
Okay,
Wow.
so we all have this thought of, this movie cinematic that all goes through our head at the
Yep.
same time, and that's what happens. And we all look at each other and go, oh, that's a bad idea.
Yeah. So, I will go
Jake's
ahead and post that you guys experience this, and we will rewind and retcon because that was not a fun way to go.
No.
Why do I have this
Efficient.
picture of Cersei watching the temple go up in green flame?
Right.
Yeah, basically.
Oh gosh, that's Siobhan. She's got her wine and drinking this, going, oh hell.
All right. What else would you like to try?
Well, it's obviously no flamage. I thought that was a lot smaller in regards to the bank that it was. Okay, so not a good idea.
I would attempt to ascertain the nature of the fog and how dangerous it is to step through it. Otherwise, unless we have means of repulsion, which I don't think we do, at least not to scale. And I'm going to have a good berry in my inventory. I can't remember how recently we got that. But I am going to pick it on like one of the like prongs of a harpoon.
Okay.
And kind of that to like dip it into the fog without touching the fog myself.
All right. So you put the harpoon into the fog. You have a foggy harpoon?
Well, I'm trying to see if it has any effect on the good berry on it.
No. Not at the moment.
Twilight will
You want to pull
sigh
it back
and
out?
Yeah.
He'll step into the fog.
All right. Twilight's Call. What race are you?
I am a Shadar-kai elf.
All right. Do you have any immunities or bonuses?
I have resistance to acid and necrotic, and I'm immune to magical sleep.
All right. Awesome. Twilight's Call walks into the fog.
And
It billows up around his hips. Nothing happens.
Covet walks up to the fog, and she just sticks her hand in it.
Okay. What race are you, Covet?
Also Shadarkai.
All right. It is cool to the touch, but your hand is not wet. It's more of like a powder.
Okay, I could go up and touch it, but use identify to find out what this stuff really is.
Sure.
Why didn't we
So-
do that in the first place? I mean, seriously.
Nobody asked me. All right.
Wait a minute. Does it take a spell slot?
First level.
Don't. I can do it as a ritual.
All right, do it as a ritual.
Okay, so I cast Identify
Okay.
as a ritual.
All right. This is an animated sleeping breath of a dragon. The fog is alive, is explosive, and will put anyone who touches it into a magical sleep.
As she sees
Twilight?
Ayla come up, she puts her hand in front of her and says, "Don't." Are you immune to being put to magically asleep at all?
Yes, I have a defense against it.
Are you resistant or immune?
Good question.
Okay, look under your defenses next to your
It's-
armor class.
I know. It says defenses, magical sleep.
Yep. You are immune.
Immune.
Yep.
Okay. No fire, guys, because this is very, very flammable. Just saying that. No
The
fire.
understatement of the year.
This is dragon breath. Yeah, so it's animated dragon breath. So we don't need to do that. No fire. Fire is bad. She looks at Aowen pointedly. Fire bad. Not here. Fire bad.
Yes, here.
We already blew up once, okay?
Do a quick replay. Woof.
Yeah.
And everybody was dead except Kiki.
Who was standing there going, what happened, guys?
He just had like a little flame
Okay.
on one little
Feather.
piece of feather on the top of his head. So yeah, no fire bad. Okay, so is anybody else immune
Fire's
to
still
magical
good.
sleep?
What were you going to
I am
say,
not.
Nick? What were you going to say, Owen?
I said fire's still good.
Fire's still good, just not in this case.
Right, not now. Not now, but all
In any
other
case.
times.
Yeah.
There is circumstance for all, and there is circumstance.
At the appropriate place, point, and time.
Is anybody else immune to magical sleep?
I am
No.
not.
Half the
Okay.
party is not immune, half the party is.
Okay. Those of
My,
us who are immune
that's-
could just walk back there and get the book. If you're uncomfortable with that, if you've got like spirit guardians, you could cast those around you.
What were you going to say, Owen?
my sheet says that one of my defenses is magical sleep.
Okay, so 4/6, 2/3 of the party is immune to the fog.
Y'all wait here,
If you could
let us
fly
go and
over it.
retrieve it, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
Just don't open it.
Exactly.
Right, we don't open it. Not
Let's
until
roll
we're
these
all
rolls.
together. Because if we open it before we're all together, we're all toast.
Weren't we
We're
toast
dead.
already?
We'll be extra
Yeah.
toast.
We will be the toast.
It's the difference between medium rare and well done.
And char. Coal.
So, let's go get the book.
I start moving down the hall.
All right. You guys head down the hall. As you do so, the fog billows up around you, coiling and trying to cause you guys to fall asleep. It fails to do so. You guys will come up after 20 feet on the people who tried running and jumping into the fog to get as far as they could, and then fell asleep and died of starvation.
Anything of interest on these bodies?
There is. If you search the bodies, you can find that there are coin pouches on them.
Nice.
They were smart enough to leave their magic items with their friends, but they kept their gold because they don't trust their friends with that much. But you can go ahead and acquire 1,400 gold pieces from all 6 of these bodies.
Okay.
Wow.
Is this grave robbing?
There's no grave.
Have you ever heard of archaeology?
Archaeology's a
I
fancy
love
name for
Kiki's
grave
eyes right now.
robbing.
He's like, huh. Archaeology
Dr.
is just
Hawassa.
grave robbing that's sanctioned. Got it.
Dr.
Yeah.
Hawassa said that archaeology was just a fancy name for grave robbing.
Okay, so do I get inspiration for making you laugh about that fact?
No.
Dang it! Okay. All right. So you said 1,400 gold. All right. I'm going to take that 1,400 gold as I look at him pointedly, and I'm going to put it in the haversack for party.
Very well.
Okay, that'll work.
Twilight crumbles.
Get
She
over
looks at
it,
him.
Twilight.
She looks at him pointedly. I'm just gonna put
Okay,
it as
we
no.
need to keep walking.
Yep. Just keep moving.
All right. Just keep walking. Just keep walking. As you guys make your way further down the hall, you will come across the dragon at the 2/3 point of the hallway. It's blocking the path.
What color is the dragon?
It is a pale green, nearly white.
Is there any way to potentially get to the breath gland?
No.
You
The
might
head's in the
find
wrong
his
place.
tonsils.
The tonsils would be before the throat, so no.
Any-
Oh well.
Any claws?
Nope,
It's
this
just
is
the
just a
throat.
neck.
No breath gland. No.
Nope. It's just an obstacle.
Any scales that are loose?
The scales are loose. You can fix them up. They're decayed due to time. But if you want some soft, wasted dragon scales, you can take some.
Ew.
Is there a way to climb over this obstacle?
Absolutely. Would you like to do so?
Before he climbs, I kind of poke at it to see if it's able to hold us going over it.
As you poke at it, your finger sinks through the skin.
You're welcome. That would have been very nasty. Wait a minute. Islaren doesn't have her. Oh, she's not with us, is she?
No, she's not.
No.
I'll take my rapier and I will try to cut us a path through this neck.
All right. With a rapier. Awesome. Let's go ahead and get you to roll your attack. Okay, here's the wonderful thing about rapiers. These are piercing weapons. So, as you attempt to perforate this dragon into a path, the first time you puncture it, it sprays out all sorts of nasty black and green ichor all over you.
Of course
You
it
are
does.
filthy.
Prestidigitation, love. I love you.
It will take a while, as Predge does only work on 1 cubic foot per casting.
Guys, stand back. I'm gonna try an Eldritch Blast.
Oh dear lord.
Okay.
Guys, just stand back. We're out of the fog, right?
You're in the fog.
Damn it, no!
No
Eldritch Blast is
fire.
Force, it's not fire.
Is it force?
It's force.
It's force? Okay. I'm going to have it.
Covet.
I hear
2
this voice from
points.
beyond. Yes, voice from
Force.
beyond. I will use the force. Okay,
Trust the
guys,
Force,
stand.
Covet.
I know I'm not very tall, but kind of duck behind me. My hair is still gonna look great by the end of it. And I do Eldritch Blast, smack dab in the center.
How far away from this are you standing?
I am gonna have everybody step back 60 feet.
Okay.
That's
So
probably
as
a
you
good
Eldritch
idea.
blast this dead dragon's neck, it erupts. Goo goes everywhere. It is a poop show, we shall say, as ichor and body parts and skin and slime coat the walls, ceiling, and floor. The thing has exploded. If you recall the scene from
Yep.
Galaxy Quest, when the
Yes.
Yeah, we got it.
pig lizard is
We got it. We got it. We got it.
We got
inverted.
Yep, we got it. He's done. He's done.
Now we have to stomp through this.
I never said it was pretty. And
Lop.
ew.
I
At
will
least my
stop.
hair still looks great.
You're buying me new shoes.
When we get back, I'm going to have gross. All right. Trudge, slosh, trudge, slosh.
Yep, that's exactly the right noises. You guys get past the dragon's remains that are raining from the ceiling like a bad changed diaper, and you guys can go ahead and head up to the bars that are across the hallway.
So once we get out of there, I take my hand and just rake it down my arms and just sling off all of the dead dragon guts.
Onto what or whom?
The floor.
Okay.
It's still
It
gross,
is
but it's less
highly
drippy.
unpleasant. Yeah, your arms are less drippy. Your hair has, of course, plenty of it in it.
No, it always looks amazing because of my wish, remember?
Yes, but
It looks amazing with this nastiness.
exactly.
Okay.
It's like one of those Shakira films where she gets stuck in the rain.
Yeah, I always wondered about that.
Right?
It's called petroleum jelly.
That's about what this consistency is too.
Yeah, well, at least I look sexy. There we go. All right.
Covered in goo, and she still looks sexy.
Always.
All right. So we're standing.
Yep.
We've gotten through the dragon neck. No pun intended, but there is a pun. And what are we looking at now?
The
a
book behind
grid
the
of metal
bars.
bars that have locks on them. In order to get a medium-sized person through this, you will need to unlock 4 of the locks.
Are there any keys around? Did y'all grab any keys?
You do not have any of the keys to this grid.
Okay.
Are any of y'all are either of you lock pickers?
I wouldn't say that I'm a lock picker. What I will say is that the contraptions that prevent me from entry into locations have little impact on my methodologies.
Oh my
No.
gosh! Just say yes.
I'm so proud of you. Good job.
So why don't you work on these locks?
Before he goes to start, she casts guidance on him.
Good idea.
All right, there are a grand total of 6 locks. You will need to succeed 4 times in order to make a hole.
Right. So let me roll. You
Yep.
said 6 times.
Yep, and the DC on these is a 20 on each of these.
Oh shit! All right.
If you fail by more than 5, the lock will be jammed permanently.
Do you want some help?
Can you assist?
The first
with-
one is unlocked.
One.
1 success.
Who else with us?
It's just the 3 of us, Kathy.
I believe Eowyn is with you as well.
Oh yeah, Eowyn's with us.
+5? I mean, +4? Damn it.
Okay.
19.
You fail, but did not jam the lock.
Do you have proficiency with these tools?
Is anybody
You
else
can't
proficient
help
with?
if
Is
you're not
anybody else
proficient.
proficient in these tools?
Kiki is.
Kiki stayed with Lauren, but
Kiki,
Kiki-
fly!
Kiki is, but
Fly!
Kiki
Yeah.
is 530 feet away.
he can't hear us.
All right. Let me try this again.
That's a second
Nice.
success.
All right. And another. Damn.
Okay. That is a failure, but not jammed.
yeah.
Hold on.
You know, I'm actually going to cast Enhance Ability on myself for this one for Dexterity.
Okay. So with advantage,
Here we
you
go.
succeed on the third one.
And the next one. With
The next one you failed, unless you get.
Yep. No.
Holy shit!
Failed, but not
I-
jammed.
Wow. Keep going. Damn it.
jammed.
Ooh.
Wait, No, not even with guidance it's gonna work.
No, it keeps it from
Failed, but not
jamming.
jammed.
There we go.
All right, that is 4 successes. You are able to unlock enough of the locks in order to get through.
Nice.
Oh my god, that's a nail biter.
If you've ever been to a Latin church, exactly what Kiki just did with the hands is how they applaud. It's so much fun.
We are not going to talk about how I have a particular set of methodologies.
All right, so you have unlocked the bars and have access to the book. The book rests on a pedestal in the fog. What could possibly go wrong?
Everything.
I will inspect the pedestal to see if there's any type of triggers, pressure points, or traps, or other such devices.
Sure, absolutely. Please roll your investigation check. With an
Well,
11,
that's helpful.
you do not see anything.
Alright, let me see what I do have here.
Still have guidance for this, by the way.
Oh, yeah, let me add.
With the 15, you will find a small wheel made of steel that is attached to a string that is pressed up against a small flint.
That's not good.
The string is attached to the book itself, and should you lift the book, the wheel will spin, causing sparks.
Can
no.
I extract the flint?
Sure. Please roll a sleight of hand check to extract the flint from the trap.
He still has guidance.
All right. With a 16, you're easily able to do it without spinning the steel wheel.
Sweet. And then once I have the flint, I will take the book.
Okay. The book has a string attached. As you lift it up, the string pulls, the wheel spins. There is no flint for the spark. You have a book.
Don't open it! Don't
Yay.
open it!
I will gaze at the book and I will look around it. I will look at the bindings. I will see if there's anything interesting about the book.
There are 3 M's on the front of it. The first M is laying on its side towards the left. The second one is vertical, and the third one is off to the right. Looks like a house.
That's interesting. I will
Well,
inform the group that I have procured the object in question and that we may be able to proceed back to our origination.
Okay. Remember, just don't open it.
You want me to open it?
No!
put it down in your backpack or something so that it's not opened by accident.
You want me to not open the book, but put it down?
In your backpack.
Oh, put it in the backpack. Okay, yeah, I will put the book into my backpack.
Covet knows exactly what he's doing and how he's talking about this, and she just puts her hands on her hips and just gives him a pointed stare.
As one long stare.
Uh-huh.
Is it to heaven or to hell?
Your choice if you open that book.
I mean, how soon do you want to meet your maker?
If it was up to me, I'd never see her again.
Well, open that book and you'll see her immediately.
All right. Have you put it in your backpack?
Yes, I have put the book in my backpack.
I guess we better head back then, huh?
Sounds like a plan.
This is too easy. I'm scared.
I'm not real happy about it either. That's why I told him to put the book in the backpack in case we have to fight, it doesn't get dropped and fall open.
You want me to open it?
No!
No, leave it in the backpack.
Okay.
So, you guys walk 550 feet back to the opening of the hallway.
You guys see us walk up, and we are covered in dragon entrails. And I look at all of them and say,
entrails in the neck.
I don't know, it's a dragon. I'm not very familiar with its
Decayed
attack.
muscle has a stringy texture to it. It's gross.
Yeah,
You ever want
yeah.
to discover how this is? Leave a steak in the fridge for about 3 months.
Ew. Okay, so I look at them. I look at them, and I'm just like, I pull this nastiness out of my hair, and I say, I want a bath, and let's all huddle together so we can open this stupid book on the pedestal together.
What book?
I'm going to kill you.
I'll hold him while you do it.
Fine. So, with much chagrin, I will extract the book from the backpack. I will place the book upon the pedestal. I will ensure all 6 of my compatriots are in close proximity. And then once I have confirmed all such conditions have been met as was instructed to us by our lovely host, I will then open the book.
Before you open the book, I'm going to use my channel divinity, Watcher's Will, to give us advantage on any intelligence, wisdom, or charisma saving throws.
Awesome.
I also prepare as Silas's hinder fate.
Okay.
There you go.
Anything else you guys want to do before this happens?
Do we see any writing on the front of the book?
The 3 M's.
The 3 M's.
2 of them laying sideways, one to the left, one to the right. The one in the middle is up straight.
Yeah,
Correct.
not the MMM cardinals.
I understand that they are very much working in the field of industry, worker safety, healthcare, and consumer good processing, but I didn't realize that they worked in magical books as well.
They work in adhesives too. All right. So you open the book.
I do open the book.
All right.
On the
You
pedestal.
guys-
On the pedestal.
On the pedestal.
Okay. On the pedestal, you open the book, and you guys feel yourselves being sucked into the book bodily.
I knew this was going to happen.
Of
I knew that.
course.
I knew it.
Oh, yep. Oh my god.
And
As
here
you
we
do
have
so,
an interactive storybook.
You guys find yourselves flying through a cavernous space. Looks like this. Your bodies are approaching a tower. As you pass piles of gold and ancient artifacts, they're too distant for you to reach, but then you plop yourselves here. And you're going to find yourselves at the bottom left corner of this map.
Any gold or ancient artifacts in close proximity?
No.
Well, yeah, I'm too overwhelmed by what has happened.
Can we look around this room? Like, what do we
Maybe.
see in the room?
You see a desk
Divine
on a
sense.
rug. There's a book, a couch, a bookcase, a small chest, and a magical portal.
Anything,
One of those
special
things is
about
not like the others.
The magical
Repeat the,
portal.
repeat the question.
One of these
anything
things is not like the others.
with a 18 for investigation? What's with the book and the desk and the things here in the room?
The book on the desk has several names written in it.
Any names in particular?
Yeah. Names like here. Let me get this right. And there's those are the 4 names that are in the book.
Oh my gosh, no.
I recognize those names.
I do too.
These are persons of anonymity.
What would Kiki know of these folks?
Roll a history check.
Steve knows a lot of these folks.
I'm also gonna roll a history check.
Yes, please. All
That's
right.
about as good as I get.
I can't.
Yeah.
I'm too
only get
overwhelmed.
higher than that.
All right.
Damn it.
Yep. Kiki, you would have heard the name Cass before as someone who visited the monastery and hired a couple of the monks to go do a job. However, you never got a description of the individual or what they looked like. So you have no frame of reference as to their appearance, but you have heard the name before. As far
Did
as
we run
Anita, you would not know. Silas, you would not know. And Dunks, you would also not know. But Cass would have visited the monastery. Go ahead, Twilight.
Did we run into Silas when we were in working with Fenella?
No, that was a different individual.
Okay.
That was oh gosh, brain fart. I want to say that was Isaac.
Yes, it was
That's
Isaac.
wrong. Yeah.
Covet, this Silas, is this the same one that whose magic you use?
Yes, it is. That's the only name I know on this list.
Interesting.
He seems pretty powerful, but that's the extent of my knowledge.
Why would they be here?
Why would they? Did it look like the same hand wrote all of them?
No, and the penmanship is different for each of them. And the one that is signed Cass is written in a purple ink. Anita and Silas are written in a blue ink, and Dunks is written in a flamboyant rainbow colored ink that actually changes color as it is signed.
So
That
these
is
look
really
like
cool.
signatures, not just names written in a list.
Correct.
And I'm sorry, I cut somebody off.
No. All I was saying is that is really cool ink that changes color.
Twilight, out of curiosity, will actually find green ink if available, and will put his name in the book.
Do you have green ink?
There's not any on the table.
There is not.
What ink is on the table?
There is none.
Is this
I'm
the
not-
chest that was?
Yes, that is the chest.
So while there is ink with my navigation tools
Okay.
for navigation charts and things for plotting and various other things, I don't know that there's green ink actually in there.
Okay. So you have black ink.
Yeah, I'll use black ink and I will put Twilight's Call in the book.
All right. Cool.
I will also write my name in the book. Covet.
Okay. Using his materials?
No, mine. I
Okay.
have ink and quills.
Awesome. Anyone else want to do anything in this room?
Can I investigate this chest?
Of course. Let's roll your investigation check.
I knew you were going to say that. Does anyone else want to investigate this chest?
I'm only
I'll
half
do it. I
proficient.
mean,
I'm not full proficient.
Oh, I'm not saying help me. I'm saying do it instead of me.
It's a box.
Okay. Yeah.
This looks like something. I don't know what it is, though.
Here, let me take a look at that.
Covet goes and walks and watches Twilight, making sure that he's good. You know, if we die, we both die together.
It's a wooden box.
I open it.
You open it up. Inside, there are 6 empty vials. The cork stoppers on them appear to have been used, and one of the cork stoppers has been bitten from the side by a very nice set of molars.
There are 6 empty vials. With some with cork stoppers, some without. But this one's getting bit, and it looks like it's been bit with somebody with a nice set of molars.
One
Yeah,
job
one
on this
job.
ship.
Can we can we tell what was in them? Is there any kind of label or?
There are no labels on them.
Is there residue of ink inside these vials?
There is no ink in the vials.
Is there any kind of residue inside the vials?
No, which is really weird because if someone had consumed the potion, there's usually a residue or a film or something. These are clean vials, except for the one cork that's been bitten.
Weird.
You can thank one of the other campaign groups for this.
Alright, is there anything else of interest in this room?
I wanted
That's
to
up
look
to
at
you
the
guys.
bookcase. I wanted to look at the bookcase.
Bookcase. Awesome. You look at the bookcase. The bookcase has several little tchotchkes on it. Little porcelain unicorn, little glass bird, things like that.
Hey Kiki, this glass bird looks like you.
Hey, you got a point there.
Hey guys, there's a little chicken. Do you see that one?
Is that Bach?
Yeah.
I wonder what Bach's been up
Give me
to.
90 seconds, guys. I'm going to go see the total eclipse. Be right back.
Got it.
That's so cool.
All right.
90 seconds and counting.
89, 88. It is overcast and rainy. I'm assuming that I'm not going to have a chance to see the
Yeah,
Ring of
we
Fire.
have all clouds.
And but then again, that's just we're gonna have all clouds until like
It fits. We're not going to have another one in the U.S. for 15 years, so.
isn't there an eclipse next year?
Lily?
There's an
I mean-
eclipse every year, but it's not always
there's-
visible here. We're not going to have one visible
All right.
here for 15 years.
But yeah.
Just going to say that's pretty damn cool.
It really
It is perfect at the moment.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
And you can like see the promontories coming off the sun. It's really neat.
So, is there anything else in this room, or do we need to test or tempt fate by going through this portal at the end of the room?
I think we're going to wind up going through that portal itself.
All right.
Is this a doorway right here?
Yeah.
That is a black painting.
Of what?
Black.
Just black.
Just a framed square of painted black.
Tall rectangle, but yes.
Do you want to touch it?
Seafloor.
I'm gonna take I'm gonna touch it with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Does it?
Awesome.
What
Is
happens?
it-
Anything?
It's fabric. Your quarterstaff rubs
touches
against
so
the
it
linen.
doesn't like a hand doesn't come out of it, grab my quarterstaff and pull me through. Nothing like that.
I've been to that play. My
All
brother,
right.
my brother actually played the hand in that play.
Wow.
Nice.
All right. This I don't know. Somebody decided to paint black. And they want to paint it black. So I don't know. It seems like there's nothing else going on in like except for the that glowing, strange, magical portal on the other side of the room.
Okay, before we all decide to touch the glowing magical portal, I open up the Handy's haversack and I give everybody 233 gold.
Nice.
Oh. Well, thank you.
How much? Put it in chat, please.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Mhm.
I was outside getting photos. Can I just get a quick run by? I want to talk.
Yeah,
We are.
the group has been in the room looking around, and they signed a book. Could you share any of the photos in Discord so that the people who are not here in the
Yeah, I
greatest
already did.
city on earth, can see?
That's cool.
So cool.
I'm reminded of Connecticut Yankee and King Arthur's Court.
Those are some
Amazing.
really awesome photos.
Yep.
How did you do it? Did you get like film or something to go through it, or?
I just hold down the screen and put the brightness down.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Those are some really
Yeah.
awesome shots.
So we doing this magic portal?
There's another picture from Sweet August Rose in the general channel, by the way.
Yeah, which is also really cool.
Pretty neat.
I guess we're gonna test our luck and go through the portal.
Here's that.
Twilight reaches out for Covet's hand and says, I guess we do this.
Together as always. As she holds his hand.
And we go.
Aww.
Aw.
All right, so the two of you go through. Awesome. That's gonna put you guys right there.
I'll follow them through.
All right, you follow them through and you bump into them.
Ow!
I'm right
Kiki will
behind
join.
this forest.
All right,
Well, I'm behind this Kiki then.
all right.
There's a hallway here with multiple doors.
I'll just follow.
All right. Cool.
Farm, where you heading?
Away, out of the way.
What's beyond there?
I guess we can open this door here.
All right, give me just a second here. All right.
Shall we open this door?
It's as good as any.
Interesting. What do we see inside here?
As you walk in there, there's a cat with wings resting on one of the chairs. He looks up at you.
Good
Hello.
afternoon.
Pet it.
How are you?
That feels very nice. Even though you're not in the room, you would.
Where'd he go?
idea how we navigate this place?
Yes.
Twilight, pet it.
I'm walking.
Do appreciate that. Any particular direction we need to head?
I'm afraid it's up to you. After all, only intelligent life will escape.
Well,
Escape.
I guess I'm out of luck.
Surely you are. Now, a little bit behind the ears, please, dear. Thank you.
Here, let me step this way so you can get better scratching experience, scratching vantage. There you go.
Make sure you get just behind the jowls. It's hard to get a good scritch in there.
Me or Twilight?
You.
Oh,
Because you said pet
I
it.
didn't even notice I was in the room.
Thank you, dear. That's so good. What's your name?
Awen.
Oh, nice to meet you, Eowyn. Could I get the names of your friends?
You may call me Twilight.
Wait.
My name is Ayla.
That's Covette. One with blue hair. Well, other blue hair. The other blue hair, like I think cyan hair is Lauren.
Oh. Who's the predator outside? Seems cautious. Could I get his name?
The bird. That's Chi-Chi.
You may not have his name.
I already told him.
Why may I not have his name?
You may call him Geek.
Oh, such a spoil sport. Sorry, Ellerball.
I've been called that many times.
Furballs?
Yeah.
You've had that happen many times? Wow.
All right.
Furball's always better than a scale ball.
I don't call spoil sport. I call cautious.
No, caution is to be admired, of course, especially when one harkens from undersea or from fey places.
And where do you hearken from?
Oh, I'm here. This is my place.
Currently, yes, of course. But originally?
I've always been here. I've never needed to go anywhere else. All my needs are met. Why would you wish to leave?
What is the name of this place?
Oh, this is Milfred's mansion.
Great.
Are you
Thanks.
Milfred?
Oh.
I am.
Do you know who Milfred is?
I am Milfred.
You are Milfred.
Worse?
Well.
Why do you sound so
This is
surprised?
Milfred's trial. I got it.
Then
Yeah.
Milfred's mansion. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. That makes sense. So, what is this trial that we must do?
Oh, dear, 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 dear. That would be telling. All I need you to do is get rid of the waters that are within. It's not that hard. sure such capable adventurers as yourself will be able to handle it,
Well, Milfred,
won't you?
if we were able to oust your squatters, there's a potential that you provide us with opportunity to return at a future date.
If you're able to rid the mansion of the squatters, then I will do better. I will allow you to take the mansion with you, to allow you access ever you desire.
Done.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
So the squatters, what are they?
Oh, well, spoiling the surprise, wouldn't it? But there's some in the garden. You'll have to go and handle that. There's someone in the dining room. A few in the library that's gone a little uncouth. The armory, you might find someone there, but I kind of like him. So leave him alone. He's fairly harmless. But,
Yeah. Excuse me.
yes?
Is this place made out of wood by any chance?
It appears to be.
Forgive my
Ah,
friend.
damn.
They have a panache for flammable items.
Ah.
It's not a bad thing.
No, we just don't want to burn up his home.
No,
Well, at least
you
I
do not
asked.
wish to.
That is true. I'm very proud of you. And she gives Aowen a high five.
Of course, then you'd have to go upstairs and downstairs to handle the rest of the squatters. The worst one that you'll find is probably beyond the telescopes, which must be focused on a singular topic.
Telescopes on a singular topic. Awesome.
Of course, to get downstairs, you'll have to know the path. So best of luck.
Yay.
You said that to get upstairs or downstairs?
No,
Sorry.
down. You'll need to know the path, and frankly, I don't think you've noticed it yet. Have you?
is it out here?
6 minutes that we've been in this place? No.
Sorry,
This
repeat
is
that?
the
Is the path out
Minutes that
here?
we've been in this place? No.
Oh, no, the path is within. Here. Why don't I just show you? After all, you wouldn't figure it out anyway.
greatly
It's
appreciated.
okay. Of course. And it's going to come off of the little chair, and it makes its way over to here, where it will pull a certain book and open a secret door.
Oh wow. That's
Cool.
Of course it's cool. It's my mansion.
You never fail to surprise. Thank you.
Oh, but I will surprise. It's what I'm good at.
Milfred, it's been a pleasure, and we will proceed to rid you of your squatters.
To be cautious. Some of them don't like being bothered.
Understood.
And some of them are less welcome as they've been accidentally summoned by other people.
Lovely. Islaren, after you.
Thank you for volunteering me.
My pleasure.
All Right, so Slarin gets to here.
What?
We'll wait for everyone else to follow.
Did you go through the secret door?
She
Yes.
did. All right, Twilight's Call goes through the secret door. Oh, Twilight's Call goes through the secret door. Covet goes through the secret door.
I wanna-
Ayla goes. Yeah, go ahead.
I want to give the cat and pat on the head before leaving.
Thank you. Do make sure they don't make too much of a mess.
I will.
It's nice. All right, you go through the secret door.
I'm gonna use my divine sense, both to try and detect anything around, but also to see if, like, I get any kind of reading from Melfred.
Okay. So divine sense detects celestial fiend or undead, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So from where you're at right now is Lauren, and we are going to ignore the wall limitations because that's no fun, right? So from where you're at, there is an undead here. Let's see. There is a celestial above you here. I need to go check another portion of the map. That is it.
Got it. I will point in the direction of this door and head. And I'm preparing to open this door. I'm gonna kind of signal people to in the position that they want before I open.
I will ready my longbow.
We're ready. Eldritch Blast.
Already an attack, so I'll have my my staff out.
For when I see something hostile?
Yes, also as well.
Hostile intent.
Is this place flammable?
This place
It
appears
is
to be made of
made-
stone. Oh no, this is not flammable.
Okay, are we preparing attacks?
That's what I heard.
Can I do one too then?
Sure. What would you like to prepare?
Scared flame.
Okay, Sacred Flame.
I will dodge.
Door opens.
Here for them.
Nothing happens.
Indeed, as I open this door.
As you open the door, you feel all your magic items stop working. And I need you guys to please target your tokens. And we're going to ask you to please roll for initiative. Oh, let me do that pretty quick. I need to re-add Islarin here.
Oh, let's see. I have to check to see if this works while, or if the auras are technically magical, but I don't think it says magic. So, in that case, Twilight and Kiki get +3 to their initiative for being within 10 feet of me. Did not mean.
Oh,
Nice.
cool.
I I don't think it went through, but I got an 11.
All right. Let's go and get you added into the list.
I added 3 to mine.
Cool. My initiative be pretty damn high. Miss Lauren got a 5. Awesome. Who am I missing? Ayla didn't target her token, so we will add her in here. Ayla got an 8.
Just me.
All right. Twilight's Call. You hear someone muttering in a language you may not understand. It's undercommon. What would you like to do?
I will step quickly into Islauren's square. I will take 2 shots, and then I will move off to the side.
Okay.
First shot.
A 15 will miss.
And second shot.
Will also miss.
And then I'll step off to the side.
All right. Shakik, what would you like to do?
All right, so Kiki's gonna run to here. Sorry, this map is moving a little slow on my computer.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no, don't be. It's a beautiful map. It's just technology, you know.
Uh-huh.
All right. Shit. Kiki's gonna enter the room to here.
Okay.
And attack with his short sword.
Okay. All right. You will hit for 10 piercing damage.
And then he will take a second attack.
Sure. That will also hit for 8.
And he's going to use a key point to try to stun.
Okay. The Constitution saving throw.
Yeah,
Got a
DC
10.
15.
The entity is stunned.
All
right.
All right. He's stunned. Islauren, get in here. Let's get rid of this thing.
All right. It becomes his turn. His turn ends. We go to Covet Von Sin.
Okay, so I
Make it easy
Ran
on
up.
me.
so I move up. Excuse me, sorry, let's see. Oh, this thing's gotta die. But I see a rune here too. With I'm looking for something because I just got it today. I got the thing where I could read anything written. Does that include runes?
No.
Okay.
Read languages, not magic.
Okay, so this here, does this rune ring a bell at all?
Roll an Arcana check.
19.
Yes, it does.
What is it?
This is a rune of Revivify.
Oh shit. Guys, we've got to pull him out of that rune.
Or disrupt the, or break the rune itself.
The rune is actually carved into the stone there. If you bring a body that has died within 1 minute onto this rune, it will revivify them.
Can you push him out of it?
Is Lauren stuck again?
No, she's not stuck. I'm right here. I'm just trying to look, so that's all. All right, so I'm going to okay, how far have I moved? 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to come here and cast Eldritch Blast on this thing.
Okay. You will miss.
That's 1, 2. I missed both.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Guys, we can't let this guy die on this rune. This is a rune of Revivify.
All right. Eowyn.
Am I able to go in the room?
Yeah.
Oh, because one's in front of it.
All good.
Oh, we were able to sneak
pass through my
past.
spaces for.
Yeah, you guys
pass
can
through
move
an
through
ally
friendly
to the space.
spaces just fine.
And end your turn in one.
Right.
I go next to Govette.
Yeah.
Do we know what this thing is?
You can roll a history check.
Yes, please.
Okay. History or Arcana. Your choice. With a 20, this is called a Beholder. And I'm going to send you the information. Bam. There you go.
It doesn't really let me read it.
Okay. Doesn't let you get to that page? All right. What I will do is I will send it to you through Discord. One moment. But while you're figuring that out, is there something else you'd like to do?
Can I use my prepared attack?
Sure.
Or-
You want to Sacred Flame it? All right. So his dexterity saving throw against your Sacred Flame results in a 15. What is your spell save DC?
Okay. Where is it again?
If you hit cast, it should cast the spell.
Oh,
There you go. So he will suffer 12 radiant damage from your spell. Awesome. Anything else?
no.
All right. Sending you that in just a moment here. Ayla, while I'm sending that, what would you like to do?
I'm going to step into the room over here in this corner.
Okay.
And then I want to cast command and get him to move away from that room.
Okay. Right now he's stunned, so that
He
would
may
work
not
on
be
his
able
next
to.
turn. Right. But
On
it's
his
worth a
next
shot.
turn, he might could. Let's give it a try.
Sure. His wisdom saving throw against the command is going to result in a 27. He will choose not to do that. All right. So you've moved. You cast command. You have a bonus action if you want to use it.
Yeah, let's cast spiritual weapon on him.
Okay.
Whose dog is that?
It's probably Ayla's.
Ayla have a dog?
Yes, she does. In real life.
I have a beagle, and she's barking at the back door.
All right. I don't have an actual drumstick, so we'll just use a full-on chicken.
I love that so much.
What do you mean a full-on chicken?
A roasted chicken, fried chicken.
Against
Spiritual weapon
the
for Ayla is a chicken.
It's a
Okay.
giant chicken.
Yep. All right.
wonders
So-
of D&D.
Yep. All right. Anything else, Ayla? Is your spiritual chicken hits for 7 food damage?
Yay! No, that's it.
All right. It's Lauren Shonazath.
Right. I'd like to move in, and I'd like to attempt to grapple this creature.
Okay. It's stunned, so it can't resist. You grabbed a hold of it.
Right. I'll use movement to get down to here.
Okay.
Fuck.
And let's see. I have enough to hear and provide some flanking. And I will attempt to kick it.
Okay.
Because I got a shield in one hand and a creature in another.
And you will critically strike it. Awesome.
Nice.
So that deals 5 plus a d4, I
I
believe.
don't think it deals with anything plus. I don't get it's just straight 5.
Okay. You should get a d4 on an unarmed strike, so that should be 9 damage.
It's no, it's just 1 plus my strength modifier. I don't have Tavern Brawler or anything like that.
Oh, okay. So it's 6 damage. Got it.
So does that count as lay on hands
Just
for
5.
smite damage on top of that?
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
Actually, can I smite on that? Like, I know
If you'd like.
technically it's not.
Okay. I believe you have to have a weapon
I think I
attack
will
for
then.
smite. I'm not certain of that, though.
Like, yeah, technically, yeah.
Okay. If it's a weapon attack and you did an
Like,
unarmed
I-
strike and you're not a monk, no.
I thought it was melee.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I thought it was melee too.
It's the wording is weird because it says like you make a weapon, like when you make a weapon attack, which that wording normally counts unarmed strikes, but then later it says you add to the weapon's damage, which according to Jeremy Crawford technically disqualifies unarmed strikes.
are
Yeah.
your
That's the-
hands
that's the law of
weapons?
it.
No, because she's not a monk.
Okay.
Yeah, monks and tavern brawlers actually get to count their unarmed strikes as weapons.
And honestly, the damage
Is it Divine
so
Smite?
much as getting them off the road. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Divine Smite? Or is it just Smite?
Divine Smite. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm. with
That's
that
Divine
rolling,
Smite.
and I'm-
Yep, so melee weapon attack. So no. All good.
Yeah, just putting it up there for clarification for everybody.
Yep. All right. Twilight's Call.
Got it off the road. That's the real point here.
I will step back into the doorway. I will take aim and shoot twice.
Telling Aowen to
First
duck.
Oh,
Wow. Critical
And
strike from you.
Wow.
All right, so 25 plus 1 is 26 damage on your first shot.
Go. And second shot.
6 from it being vicious.
How is your dog named Daisy when it sounds like a hellhound?
And
And so-
then I will step back the other way.
All right.
Because that was Snoopy's sister.
So even if it's vicious, it's the magic items aren't valid right now, so it doesn't get the vicious damage associated with it.
Gotcha. All right.
And
Chicky?
that's the situation that we find ourselves in right now.
Yes. Kiki is going to attack with his short sword.
Okay.
And does that hit?
That does not. Yes, because he's stunned. Yes, that does hit for 7. That one will not hit. It's an AC of 18.
All right. And how is he look? He's looking pretty. Yeah, he's looking. Do you have him grappled, Islaren?
I do, yes.
All right. Okay, he's about to wake up. I just want you to know, so you're ready for that. But as a bonus, I'm going to try one more attack at a little unarmed strike.
Okay. Unfortunately, that missed as well.
All right. Well, there you go. Finish him off, guys.
All right. It becomes his turn. He is no longer stunned at the end of your turn. He does not have to flee. He is grappled, however. And so we are going to go ahead and use some eye beams. And I hate doing this, but that's the game, right?
Oh.
So we're going to target 3 people in the area. And I can just barely see the corner of Twilight.
You can see me?
Just the corner. So
I thought I was properly covered.
I know. 3D, sorry, 3d6 to determine who the people are going to be targeted. All right, and then which eye beams? 3d10. All right, so the first target is going to be Kiki, and the beam that's going to be shot at you is the telekinetic ray. I need you to roll a strength saving throw of a DC 16, or you will move 30 feet in any direction and be restrained. Okay.
Is that plus the 5 from Slarn?
Yeah, but still an 8 does not get there.
Still would only have been
So
13.
Kiki goes flying out the door.
Hey, that was bad.
Please to be safe.
What are you doing back out here? You're supposed to be in there fighting.
I
All
know.
right.
I was doing my best. I don't know what to tell you.
The second eye beam, because of positioning, changes. So number 2 is going to be Twilight's Call. Twilight's Call, the number 3 beam on you is going to be the Fear Ray. Each roll a wisdom saving throw or be frightened for 1 minute.
Wisdom saving throw. Awesome.
You are not frightened. The third beam is against target number 5, which is Covet Von Sin at the moment, and is beam number 5, which is the Enervation Ray. Covet Von Sin needs to roll Constitution saving throw or suffer 41 necrotic damage.
Holy crap.
Which would be half because I'm resistant.
Okay.
Okay, half.
All right, so you'll suffer 20 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then it does the one thing people never remember about Beholders. It bites at Islaren. Does an 18 hit you?
It gets a piece of my armor and does no damage.
Okay. Coven Von Sin, as you hear the clang of its sharp teeth trying to chew on your friend, what would you like to do?
Eldritch Blast.
Okay. We'll miss
Wow.
on the first one.
Holy crap.
You see it and it just bounces up towards the ceiling.
Babette, are you okay?
19?
A 19 will hit for 8 force damage. All right. Eowyn, your turn. What would you like to do?
And Scorching Ray, sorry I lost it for a second.
All good? Scorching Ray?
Yeah. Do I only roll one time?
No, I need you to hit the spell attack up at the top 3 times. Did you find it?
Yeah.
Okay. 1. Yeah, okay. First one missed. Second one missed.
How do you miss? It's right in
I know,
That's one
right?
to tell a story.
For
Yep.
you.
The third one will hit for 7 fire damage, though.
Just drop on this thing's corpse and teabag it.
All right. Anything else, Aowen? Did you want to move?
No.
All right. After Aowen, we go to Ayla Taylor.
Okay, he's no longer stunned, correct?
That is correct.
All right. All right, I'm going to cast command and get him to move off of that room.
Well, he's not on the rune right now.
He's off the room.
To the room.
Okay. What's the command you
Middle.
want to give?
The rune is here.
Okay, so he's not on it now.
No.
Correct. But you can command
Back-
him. What's the command you want to give him? Command is a really good spell right now because it prevents him from using his eye rays because he has to obey if he fails this.
Let's just have him not use those rays. If
You
I
get 1 word.
cast it well.
Why?
Only 1 word. What? Hide?
No. Nope.
What's a good
Steady?
word?
That is perfectly valid.
Or
It just
flee.
makes it stop and not do anything.
Cease.
Okay. All right. You're going to do cease. All right.
Let's give it a try.
Sure.
Cease.
His wisdom saving throw against cease will be an 8. He will have to cease during his turn. Yeah. We go to Slaren, unless you want to move. Okay. Slaren, what you doing?
First, I just have to say, with the word cease, it's probably just going to throw a slider that dips out of the strike zone. We're going to swing and miss. And it's going to finish second in the 2022 Cy Young balloting.
Okay.
Apart from that, I'm just gonna-
Wow.
I'm a White Sox fan. I gotta represent my boy. Anyway,
I didn't even
Brian,
realize that was a player's name. Shows how much out of sports ball I am. And I missed that touchdown.
Wow. Oh, that hurts so bad.
I played baseball for 2 years, so just saying.
That hurts worse.
That's okay. I'm watching Alabama while we're playing, so.
So they're losing, right? Yeah. All right.
No,
Uh,
it's 21-6, Alabama over Arkansas.
The
Don't get her
emphasis
started. Don't
is-
get her started. Please don't get her started. Please don't get her started.
All right. Did you swing, Islaren?
I'm gonna
Bless you.
not so much a swing as going for the roundhouse kick.
Okay.
Yeah, I have not
You
studied
missed.
Kiki's technique nearly well enough.
Not well enough at all. All right.
We got it grappled, and that is more the turn.
All right. Twilight's Call.
Excuse me, Kiki. I need to get in here, get a line on this thing, and
Okay.
I will attempt 2 more shots.
It has 33 hit points. Your shots will do 19 and 25. You killed it.
He's dead. And he's not on the rune. What?
Getting that second attack this past level was amazing.
Okay, so guys, if any of us die, we drag the body back here and we put it on the rune.
Has to be within a minute, though, doesn't it?
We can do it if we work together.
That means fast dragging.
That's right.
And if we wind up burned, could I just bring the ashes and sprinkle the ashes over there?
GM?
Anything I can harvest off of this thing?
Go ahead and roll a survival check. If you bring ashes here, the ashes will not reconstitute. Revivify does not restore body parts or anything like that. So with a 17, you're able to recover a beholder skin.
What about the eyes?
The eyes are too fragile at this age of this beholder. Very young
Alright.
one.
So a beholder
I
skin.
guess you all have beauty.
And for the
You
record,
killed the
he has a
child?
third of the health of a full-grown beholder. What was the question, Eowyn?
We killed the child.
A youth,
Child
not a
monster.
child, but a youth
A
monster.
young
Yes.
beholder.
It is evil
Same
on
thing.
its own. On its own.
Children and whatever this is are the same thing.
Think of
Alright,
it
so I've
as
now
wild
captured
forward.
a beholder skin, and I've added it to my list.
Okay.
What were you saying, Islar?
Certain
Is this one?
monsters do not have the same capacity for free will as those of us do. They do not operate on the same scale of good or evil or villainy or redemption that we are capable of. Certain things must be destroyed.
Of course, especially because Milford wanted us to remove all the squatters from this location, and we've successfully removed from one room. Let's go check the others.
Yeah.
So in initiative order, or can we?
Oh, you guys can move around if you so desire. I'm going to leave it open just because it's easier on me.
Wasn't there another door up there in the hallway?
There were several.
Yeah, there's one down there.
There's a bunch of them.
I will ready a shot over Aslarin's shoulder once the door is open if there's anything hostile.
Is the rune still in the middle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I figure out what it is if we haven't
It's-
already?
It's a rune of revivify. Yeah, and it's carved into the floor. So if any of us die, we drag the body back in here and ta-da, revivify.
But if that person wants to be dead,
Well,
And
once a
their
river
soul does not have to come back to
the.
their body. All right, so what you doing, Slarin?
Alright, I'm gonna dodge, and then I'm gonna open the door.
Okay.
Right. I will beckon everyone through. It seems clear. We'll look around.
We're out of initiative, right?
Yep. I'm just leaving it open so that I can easily get it back up when it's time.
oh, I almost forgot. I'll just go to the body and kick at it.
Okay, got it. You squat down above it.
Looks-
Oh my god.
All right, so what do you guys want to do?
Look like, is it like a kitchen or a laboratory type of place?
This is a laboratory.
A
Roll your investigation
laboratory?
check. With the 15, you will find that there are 4 potions of healing, 2 potions of greater healing, and right next to you, right here, there is something moving inside of a jar.
Break it. Where's the jar?
Take a closer
22
look at.
for investigation.
Okay. And I will tell you that this was built long before Baldur's Gate 3 came out, but inside that there's a tadpole.
Oh no.
Squish it.
An
It needs to be
ancient
squished.
tadpole.
No, it needs to be squished. Needs to be squished.
I gotta.
We should take it as a pet.
I'm gonna take the jar, throw it on the ground.
Okay, you throw it on the ground. I need everybody to roll for initiative then. Because you threw it on the ground, it gets to go there. And I get to roll initiative.
This is Lauren's fault, not mine.
Uh,
I was in the process of wanting to ask if I could get a greater
Covet,
healing
Aaron,
potion.
and Ayla get +3 to their.
Okay, Covet,
I got
Eowyn, and
16.
Ayla get to add +3 to theirs. So, Eowyn.
I don't know
Ayla-
why it's not ending.
because you didn't target your token. It's okay. You got a 19 because of the +3 from Miss Lauren. Ayla ended up with an 11. Oh, sorry, 21. And Covet got a 13. All right, so going down the order here. Ayla, Miss Lauren grabs the jar and smashes it down onto the ground. What would you like to do?
Let's see. Let's first I'm gonna hit it with my mace.
You're nowhere near it. You would need to
Oh.
go up to it.
So I need to get I need to get closer to it. Where is it? Down here? Okay. I'll move up closer to it and I'm gonna hit it with my mace.
Okay. Did you jump over the table or did you walk around your friends?
I walked around my friends. I just drug
Okay.
it down.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, I saw you
so-
drag it down and I'm like, did she vault that?
Of course I did. I'm very athletic.
Yeah, unfortunately, you'll miss
Oh,
with the 14.
don't give this thing a chance to actually have a turn.
No,
So-
please don't.
So I'm trying. So let's do the shoot. What is it? A spiritual weapon on it.
All right, the spiritual weapon. Got it. The spiritual weapon appears as a chicken right over here. And you will deal 13 damage to it.
Oh my god.
Bam!
I trying.
That's pretty good. That's
that's
it
what
for
I
Ayla's turn because you've done movement, action, and bonus action. Eowyn, it has 7 hit points. What would you
can I
like to
just-
do?
I want to walk around my Princess Fell and just stomp on it.
All right, that's going to be an unarmed strike.
Where do I put my token?
It's right behind me.
Do I need to move it?
Yeah,
Yes. You have
I
to
you
don't
get
need
up
to
to
move
it.
you?
If you're gonna stomp
Don't
on
know where
it,
to
yeah.
put it.
Yeah.
You can stand
there's-
in your friend's space for your
Yeah, you
action
can
and
stand
then move
here.
back.
Oh,
Stand here. Okay, so you're going to do an unarmed strike against it.
yeah.
All right.
Oh, I didn't know there was actually a thing for it.
Yeah.
Yep. A 10. Unfortunately, it wriggles out of the way of your foot as you stomp down and you missed it.
Shoot. Not good.
All right. There are 3 people within reach of this thing.
Not good. Not good. Not good.
It gets 1 attempt here. 1d3. You're going to target number 1, which is Eowyn. Eowyn, your foot is right next to it. It misses you terribly.
Good.
It's still young. It's still young. It's still
Doesn't
learning.
deserve a chance.
All right. Shakik Al Nazir, what would you like to do?
I left because I thought it was just going to be investigation in this room. So
It was
hearing-
until someone smashed a jar.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hearing all of
Do it
that
again.
noise from in here, Kiki will run up. Excuse me, Slyra. Let me see if I can help you. And he's gonna hit twice with his short sword.
Yep, you will kill it.
Okay. All right.
I'm out of here.
Anyway, before you go,
Let me move out of your space here. Sorry about that.
set that tadpole on fire.
Yes.
Oh. And I'll have control flames to make sure it doesn't get out of hand.
That
Okay.
kind of ruins it. Okay.
I'm cool with it. Burn the shit out of that thing. I'm serious, and I will make sure that
I'll
everything
use-
else is protected.
I'll use flaming sphere.
You're going to do a flaming sphere in order to do that? That's an
How
expensive
big-
spell.
I'd rather you not use flaming sphere because we've got a lot more places to go. Is
You
there
could
anything
use a
else you could use?
firebolt and do it if you'd like, and save flaming sphere for when you've got something more dangerous. But that's up to you.
I
Or
mean,
torch?
where's Fireball?
Okay.
Not fireball. Okay.
Oh.
Did you say fireball or firebolt?
Ball. Flaming spear.
Okay, flaming sphere. We will get the flaming
Okay.
sphere.
Mind if I grab one of these greater potions of healing?
It's not gonna be like last time.
All right, so I'm going to get you
In
a
the
flaming
absence
sphere.
of?
How
I'll go
many
ahead and
potions are
take
here?
one of
Because we
these.
should probably collect them if we can.
There's two. Yeah, let's get those first. 2 greater and
I grabbed
4
one
regular,
of the
right?
graders.
I'll grab one of the graders. Everyone else.
Okay, now I'm kind of
let's
worried
find
about
out.
inspiration.
else
Can I
wants
just
it.
use Scarred Flame?
Sacred flame? Okay, that's fine.
There was a regular healing potion in there too, wasn't there? I'll take one of those.
How many are there? Because I could use a healing potion also.
Go for it. I've got plenty of healing potions, so go for it.
All right. So I'm just going to add one to my character sheet.
Have we collected all of them now?
I think
Or how many's left?
there's like for everyone get one. Like
Just a moment,
like
guys.
everyone
I'll be
who
right
didn't
back.
grab greater to get a.
One regular potion?
I think he said it was like. I think he said it was like 2 greater and 4 regular. I could be wrong, but that's what I.
I thought it was opposite. I could be wrong too. GM, clarification,
We
please.
should ask when it gets back, but anyway, we should. Everyone should pick up one potion of some kind.
All right, you guys can blame Twilight for that one. I apologize, but when I hydrate too much, well, you know. No, it's 4 regulars and 2 graders.
Okay.
Yeah. Yay for Bluetooth headsets. They're awesome.
Yay!
Right?
And mute buttons.
Yes. 100% truth.
Maybe come even more.
Say that again?
Because with the Bluetooth headphones, the mute buttons become even more essential.
Yes.
Yeah, but I use my desktop mic and use these only for listening, so it's all good.
Okay. So whenever everybody has grabbed the potions that they want, Eowyn, go ahead and use that fire spell that you wanted to, and I'll have
Yep.
control flames on standby just in case if it gets a little out of hand.
Yep. They used Sacred
Does that still count?
Flame's radiant damage, but yeah, you sear the thing. It's not coming back. You will destroy it into a crisp.
Good.
Awesome. You're getting better at that, controlling those flames. That's good.
Yeah, based off of
Eh.
your response there, Covet, I think you've been playing a certain game.
I just officially downloaded it. I had to wait all night for it to download. So,
Okay.
yeah.
What game?
Baldur's Gate 3.
That's a
And-
discussion for a different time.
Going to admit
Yeah,
what
we'll
time
talk
I was
about that
playing
later.
it last night.
We'll talk about that later. All right. We'll talk about it after session if you guys want to. All right.
Sure.
What you guys doing?
I'm leaving here immediately.
I think we're continuing to clean out these rooms as we move through.
Yeah, as
Um,
instructed.
I come back in here before everybody leaves, and I look at the beholder, and can I absorb its essence?
Again.
I'm not in the room, so I don't hear her doing this.
Right. Okay. Cool. Roll your Arcana check.
7! Yay!
No, you failed.
Damn it. Okay, it's probably a good thing. All right, I tried.
Yeah,
Very good.
probably. I don't have to get new art with a third eye. Yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
All right. So what are we doing, guys?
They're
Waiting
here.
for everyone to form up here.
Who's driving the Green Lion?
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Ayla's right here next to me, and as well as Eowyn.
Right. Let's dodge and open.
And that's what I need you guys to target your tokens, and please roll for
Tokens.
initiative.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I
We're
am not.
getting rid of
We knew
squatters.
that those were there.
In front of you, you see a elvish man, about
Oh, finally
6
a
foot
person.
1, and he is completely see-through.
God damn it.
He is a ghost.
Did I jinx it?
Perhaps. All right. So, go down the order here. His initiative today is going to be a whopping 9.
Do I get to add 3 to mine?
Miss
Oh,
Taylor. Oh, Taylor got an 11. I came in late. Moment. Well, let's call.
I will step forward. I will take 2 shots. 1, 2,
Okay.
and then I will back out.
Awesome. So the first one hit and deals 18 piercing damage to this entity.
Wait,
Now, do you have a
excuse me.
magical bow?
The
Yes.
vicious bow is magical, yes.
Got it. All right.
Yeah, this magic weapon is in the description.
All good. Eowyn, what would
I
you like to
forgot
do? What?
I forgot to target my token. I actually got a 12.
All right, then we will move you down in the order as we go to Islarin. Thank you for the honesty.
Actually be Kiki because he gets +3, so he should get 19.
All right. Chakik.
All right. Excuse me. Let me see if I can get in here.
It's like having Bryn Gemflower in the group.
Is this? Can I move through these spaces, or is that like a table?
You
Like
can certainly
here?
try. You can fly, so yeah, you can.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna fly over. I want to get over onto this guy's other side here.
His other side.
His other side.
I've got friends on the other side.
Oh, I love that movie.
That is a great movie. Side. All right, so yeah, you will deal 9 damage to it. Your short sword. Slash away some of the ghosts. Another one hits for 12.
And then I will use as a bonus action an unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike comes in and slashes for another. Sorry, this is 10, so karate chop him for 10 bludgeoning damage. He's not looking so hot,
How do you reach up a ghost?
right? Apparently, magical hands.
I'm not even gonna question.
It's Lawrence Shonozath.
Get in there. Gotta get out of that trident.
Okay. 26 will hit, and you will deal 13 damage to it. Anything else, this Lauren?
I'm really glad that we're flanking here.
Yeah, the second one will also hit.
I think I'll leave it there.
All right, Eowyn. What'd you like to do?
I'll go in the room.
Okay.
Chair almost fell back. I need to stop leaning up. Didn't that almost happen at the potion place too?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so if Chi-Chi or one of them can karate chop it, then I can obviously. Can I try and figure out what it is first?
Sure. Roll a religion check.
I never find anything in this damn sheet.
Okay. This is a ghost. However, this specific ghost you don't recognize.
I guess Guard Flame.
Sacred Flame. Okay. A Sacred
Sacred
Flame
Flame.
needs a dexterity saving throw. He fails. How much damage does he suffer from your Sacred Flame?
Do I do cast or damage?
Cast, please. $14 radiant damage. Awesome. As holy light rains down upon him and burns his essence away. Anything else, Ewan? You've moved. Cast a
No.
spell. All right, we got to Covet von Sin.
I come up. Excuse me, dear. Oh. What's that?
It's a ghost of some kind. You like to figure it out? Roll a religion check. You do
Yeah, I
not
have
know.
no clue. I have no clue. He looks interesting. Let's try Eldritch blasting the dude.
Okay, the Eldritch Blasting.
26.
You will blast him for 9 force damage, followed by a miss. All right. Anything else?
No.
All right, Ayla Taylor.
Well, let me get in here where I can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna move up. Wait a minute. Where is?
It's between Shakik and Islarin. It's the ghost.
It's the one you don't recognize.
Right. I'm gonna jump up on the table.
All right. I would like you to roll an acrobatics or athletics check.
Sure.
It's gonna be surrounded.
Yeah,
This
that's
will be
the
epic. Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
She's
So,
very athletic.
This is going
yeah,
quite well.
she steps up onto the table.
Now I'm gonna hit him with my mace.
All right.
Yes, it's a magical mace.
Awesome.
Uh,
The blunt object swings down towards his head. And you will strike him for 5 bludgeoning damage. That's bad for him. All right. That's your movement, your action. Anything else?
oh, might as well hit him with the chicken too.
All right. Use another spell slot for the chicken. And you missed with the chicken.
Oh well.
Yep. All right. He's going to perform 3 things. We're going to start off by him reaching out to try to touch 2 people. And I have 4 targets around I can actually touch. So 1d4, 2d4. Both of these are going to be against Islarin. So we're going to Withering Touch Islarin once with an 8. That misses. The second time will be a 19. I believe that also misses.
Right, that misses.
All right. And then we are going to try to possess one of the 4 people around. So, who are we going to try to possess? 1d4. That's going to be a Slarin Shodath.
Again?
Or is Lauren?
Yep, Slarin, need
Why
you to
is
roll a
always
charisma
this
saving
Laura
throw?
Babette?
Need you to beat a DC 15 charisma saving throw. Or be possessed by this
So I need to-
ghost.
So at the risk of jinxing this, I just need to not roll that one.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay.
She's fine.
Yeah, all right.
He's doing good.
Okay, has she now possessed the ghost?
Yeah.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I'm just saying.
Yep.
That would be really cool.
All right, then I will use a bonus action. And because Islarin's being so rebellious and not letting me touch her, we're going to use this on Islarin. Need you to succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or you must make a melee attack against another creature of my choice immediately. Using your reaction.
Oh no.
All right, so we're going to choose which one of the 2 people you can swing at. 1d2. You're going to be swinging at Ayla Taylor, please.
Gee, thanks. Be kind.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ayla, you're going to get struck for 12 bludgeon or 12 piercing damage. And that's
Oh.
there's the thing. All right. That's the end of his turn because heck no. And then Twilight's Call.
Alright, I will step down here. Still have a bead on this dude, and we'll take 2 shots. 1 and 2 will miss
The
both
first one will
times.
hit for 24.
Oh, the first one does hit. Oh, sweet.
Oh,
Nice.
wow, cool.
I thought I was going to hang my head in shame, and then I will pop back over here. It's like, I
Oh, you
know
can
I
still do that.
perform
That's
better
fine.
than that. Usually I'm better than that.
All right,
And I'll
Shakik.
hang back.
All right. Shakik is going to lather, rinse, repeat. Let's see what we can do.
Okay. You'll hit for 7 damage.
And he's to swing that short sword again.
That will hit again. Dealing 12 damage, cutting into this ghost's essence. He screams at you. No, I'm not ready to go.
I mean, you're already a ghost. You're kind of gone.
Well, that's too damn bad.
As you slash him or you bludgeon him for 8 damage, punching him right in the chest. Your hand comes back. You think this guy's not going to give you another chance to hit him.
Uh-oh.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it for Kiki.
Islarin Shonazath. Islarin Shonazath. What would you like to do?
Let's try and get this thing down.
Okay. Both of those will hit, dealing 17 damage total. Got it.
Good
As you
job,
poke him
Lauren.
twice. I'm sorry, Slarin?
I'll resist it. As I was thinking about smiting, but I'll resist that temptation. I know that friends have this.
All right. Eowyn.
He's not dead.
Not yet. He has
I mean,
14
it
hit
is.
You
points.
can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Can I just literally punch him in the face?
Your hands aren't magical, so your hands would go right through him.
How can hands be magical?
If you're a monk, you learn how to make them magical.
Use your key.
Who's your mom? I guess I'll use, I don't know, Scarred Flame.
Sacred Flame. That means I need to do a dexterity saving throw. I got a 16, which means I will succeed in my saving throws, so I will take no damage from your spell.
Okay.
Do you want to move?
No.
All right. After Eowyn, we go to Coat Von Sin.
Eldritch Blast.
All right. A
14
14 hits for 15 damage. You have dissipated a ghost.
Awesome. I have Life Siphon as well because of that.
Interesting.
I've never actually had the killing blow on anything, so I actually get it.
Cool.
I'm trying to find it here in my notes to have it exactly. I get temp hit point.
Cool. All right. What would you guys like to do at this point?
And I apologize. I should have shielded my mind better from beguilements. Are you injured at all?
No, I'm good. I'm gonna jump off the table.
Okay. We'll let you do that with the existing athletics check because you did so awesome. You look around the room. Yeah, there's some things in the room.
Anything
I
worthwhile?
look at this glowing green thing here.
The green thing is a lamp.
Is there
Is
a
it
genie in it?
flammable? 'Is it flammable?
I'm sorry?
Is it flammable?
It is.
Is it flammable?
Well, there is a
Usually-
flame in it right now, so yes.
Don't set it
No.
on fire yet.
It's already
Like-
on fire?
Like, don't destroy it yet. Let's try to, and let us get everything we need out of here first.
Fine.
Looks like there's
Are these
I'm following
green
this train of
orbs?
thought.
Are these green orbs on the other table? Are they lamps?
No, those are potions.
Ooh, what kind
What
of
kind?
potions?
Those are greater mana potions. 2 of them.
Oh my gosh!
Spellcasters are pretty happy right now.
Yes, we are.
Yep.
Y'all
Who's
I say we
taking
cast
them?
lots. Let's cast lots.
Y'all go get them.
Roll. Everybody who wants them, roll a d20.
Looks like all I've got is there's Twilight, there's Covet. So Covet, you gonna snag 1 or 2?
I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna snag 1.
Okay. Let's call grabs the other.
There's no other competition for 'em?
No one else running him
Nope,
down?
not today.
Okay. Cool. So you guys each gain 1 greater mana potion.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty high level.
Yep, it is.
Not like you guys aren't level 7 already, you know.
Fair enough.
Anything else on this table of interest?
An alembic. There's a pile of parchment. Nothing of interest.
Is there anything on the parchment? I mean, is it written on or is
Well, there's a chicken on it right now.
It's- I mean, outside of the
But
chicken.
of interest, no. There's nothing of interest on that parchment right now.
Anything on the other table?
Roll your investigation. Let's see what you get. With the 19, you will find a key on the other table. It's underneath everything else. It's there.
Key.
I guess I'll pick it up in case we
All
need
right.
it later.
Go ahead and
Sounds
add Milfred's key to your character sheet.
Nice.
Oh, that's an important key.
Yeah, that's a very important key.
Yep. And I think that's a good spot for us to stop for the week because I can't get you through another encounter before the time's up. So what we'll do
Can
is we'll
we-
come back next week and continue exploring the mansion. You guys
Can
cool
we
with
do
that?
a long rest? Can we do a long rest beforehand?
You want
in
to
this
spend
room?
8 hours in here?
We need a long rest.
Who needs one?
Well, if people have used so many spell slots, I mean,
They haven't.
I'm just saying. Okay. All right. Cool. Then we're good.
All right. Then we will come back next week. If you guys want to take a short rest to recover some hit points, that's cool.
And I can do Song of Rest associated with that.
I like that.
I'm never against a short rest.
Short
All
rest
right.
then.
So you guys take 30 minutes and rest up. Awesome. Cool. And then we will come back next week and continue exploring Milfred's mansion.